How you guys doing? Dave Hughes here. Well, here's part 3, and after the fights, those of you who've watched them, Khabib won, Robert Whittaker won, Tabasa won, beat Stefan Struve. These are the guys that I went over in the last video. Hey, I said Khabib was gonna win. I didn't realize it would be like that. I thought it'd be a little different. I thought a decision, but man, whoever Justin Gaethje, these jiu-jitsu coaches, he needs to fire their ass, because those are white belt motherfucking submissions. That's shit that black belts, purple belts do to white belts. Put them in sitting triangles and an arm bar that quite literally everyone in the place seen it coming a mile away, except for Justin Gaethje. I think those leg kicks were affecting. That was a good part of the plan, but another part of the plan that Justin didn't realize is he was gonna get tired, and he was gonna have to accept being taken down. Now, everybody's all Khabib. He's the greatest of all time. No, he's not. He's absolutely not the greatest fighter of all time. He is 29-0. He's only defended his belt 3 fucking times. Okay? He won the belt in a shit way off a man that wasn't even fighting him for it. Al Iaquinta would have beat him that night. There still would have not been a lightweight champion. He wasn't ranked high. I just don't see why. You know this right. No, it's not right, Khabib. John Jones has beat everyone. Everyone. Moving up to heavyweight, pound for pound. Okay, if you want to put him on the pound for pound, I know this sport's a lot of what have you done for me lately kind of sport. Well, okay, put him on the pound for pound. That doesn't bother me. I'm sure it doesn't bother John. His last fight was a little bit of a turd, but it is what it is. The greatest of all time, putting him in the conversation. Okay, you want to put him in the conversation? Fine, put him in the conversation. But he's still not better than GSP was, because GSP fought everyone. I mean, there's still 3 people left in the lightweight division that are ranked that he hasn't fought. I can't fight without my daddy. Okay, Khabib needs to realize there's a lot to life than just having our parents around. You know what I mean? It's the truth. It's a horrible thing that his dad died, whatever, etc. But you have to move on. Life has to move on. Have your cry. He honored his father wonderfully by winning against Justin. You said you were going to fight 30 times. You know, when I give my word, I don't break it. Okay, well, you gave your word to the UFC that you'd finish your contract, and you're not. You gave your word to your fans that you would fight 30 fights and be 30-0, and you're not. Do I believe he's retired? Yeah, I believe that this is something he'll keep his word about. I don't even know what to say at this point. Like, he still needs to fight Tony Ferguson. That's a fight that needs to happen. He still needs, Michael Chandler's out there now. You know what I mean? If he wanted one more fight, let those 2 fight to see who gets the right to fight him. I don't know how the fight would go. I really don't. I don't think Ferguson has a lot of power. You know what I mean? He busts you up because he's a bony guy. That's just kind of what it is. And Michael Chandler is just a little pack of muscle. I think he needs to he's fighting at 155 on a 145 frame. So, I mean, that's pretty much where, you know, where we are, or where I am on that. But everyone knows how I stand now on the greatest of all time, Khabib. He's about third on the list, I'd say, right under GSP, which is great. Could he have accomplished greatest of all time? No, I don't think he could have. I really, really don't think he could have. I don't think when he moved up, because I believe in my heart, the main reason this man's moving on is because he can't make fucking weight anymore. And he's a 170 pounder fighting in 155. You know what I mean? When you walk around 200 pounds, maybe you shouldn't fight at 155. Dropping 45 pounds is a lot of fucking weight. Doesn't affect his performance, obviously, but still, he moved up to 170, then beats Kamaru Usman, double champion, then we'll put him in the the GOAT talks. Till then, sorry, Khabib, it's not, you're not the greatest of all time. I'm not even 100% certain that I can put him above Anderson because of what Anderson did. He swept his division. He could have retired and been known as the greatest fighter to ever walk on the planet, but he stayed around the sport too long. And that fight is coming up this week, folks. Anderson Silva's retirement fight. Make sure you watch it. I mean, it's not the Anderson Bolt. He's fighting Uriah Hall. Uriah is very dangerous. Very, very good fighter. But I'm going to move on here. On to the co-main event. Robert Whittaker and Jared Cannonier. Hey, man, Rob looked tough. Rob looked real fucking tough. He exposed Cannonier. He really did. Does Rob deserve another title shot? What do you guys think? Robert Whittaker is the kind of guy that'll fight anybody, anytime, anywhere, no matter what. He wants his titles, he wants all that. But I do believe he is scared of Adesanya. He doesn't sound the slightest bit ready to fight him. The slightest bit like he wants to fight him. I'm kind of wondering if Dominic Reyes can make 185 at this point, because there doesn't seem to be a clear-cut 185 challenger right now. I mean, Rob is scared, flat out. And I know Adesanya don't want to wait till, June to fight or whatever. I think Adesanya wanted to fight in like February, somewhere in that. But he doesn't really have a clear cut. Cannonier was who he thought was going to be it, and Rob exposed him. So I don't know, man. This is a division for once. I don't know who to put in front of the champ first. If I was the UFC, I'd approach him and John and see if they want to fight at 205. Maybe I don't think John can make 200. Izzy's the one that's called all this shit out. So, yeah, make him fight at 205. Izzy will look great. John will still be drained, but I don't think... How can I put this? I don't think Israel Adesanya realizes the levels to this thing when you move up in weight. I think he's always fought around the same weight, and he's never moved up or fought his natural weight. Now, well, not even his natural weight, because Izzy probably only walks around at 200 and some pounds, 205, 210 maybe. Whereas John walks around at 225, 230, you know what I mean? John's a big boy. Hopefully, we'll get to see that fight. As fans, myself, I want to see it more than anything. I think that cements John as the greatest of all time right there. He beats Izzy, and there's, this is all through his career, where they've put someone in front of him, said that the man was going to beat him, said that this man was going to be the greatest thing since sliced bread. John knocks him off the pedestal. as far as the other titles, the bigger titles go, the next for the lightweight titles should be, I don't know. Let Conor and Dustin fight. Let Chandler and Ferguson fight. And even though Gage needs my second favorite fight or whatever, man, he kind of pissed me off. It didn't seem like he had the heart for it. He was too okay with the losing aspect of it. He said he's ready to go in 6 weeks. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know what the UFC is going to do. Maybe the winner of Conor Dustin versus Justin. I don't know. As far as the welterweight title, you know, we might get to see Gilbert Burns and Usman fight some year. Like I said, we already went through the middleweight thing. I don't know who to put in front of him. Rob doesn't want to fight. Simple as that. Rob's scared. Yeah, light heavyweight, Jan needs to fight Thiago Santos. That's who needs the next shot at the title. You know, they gave Dominic Reyes a title shot because he took John the distance, and you know, the thing of it is, Santos lost by split decision. Santos, if anybody beat him, it was Santos. I mean, Reyes might have did better, but I mean, Santos stayed in there. Santos took a fucking beating. His legs were destroyed and he kept fighting. That's a warrior. Give him his damn title shot. He deserves it. Or maybe give Teixeira another title shot. Teixeira looked amazing in his last fight. And as far as the heavyweight division goes, man, Ngannou-Stipe. Well, if Stipe loses, there goes that super fight with John. If Ngannou wins, Stipe-Ngannou 3. As far as other heavyweight contenders, yeah, there's a couple younger guys coming up. No real clear-cut ones. I mean, that's pretty much where I'm at on the heavyweights. There's really no clear-cut great contender coming up. We'll see what happens. Till next time, as always, God bless.